XL in all federal elections beginning in 2020. 4 requirements of the Act would render the ExpressVote XL ineligible for use in federal elections. Number 1, this Act would prohibit using barcodes to record vote selections. 2, this Act would prohibit the use of enclosed glass top boxes and prevent voters from conducting a physical inspection of their ballot. 3, the print heads of the ExpressVote XL are software controlled, so it's mechanically possible to change our votes. The PAVE Act requires that optical scanners of your ballot marking devices shall be, quote, mechanically impossible for the device to add or change the vote selections on a printed or marked ballot at any time after the ballot has been presented to the voter. 4, the Act requires that, quote, the ballot marking device shall be a device that is not capable of tabulating votes, end quote. In addition, the Act requires an option to hand mark a paper ballot, which doesn't prevent using the ExpressVote XL, but would mean that we have to buy a scanner for every polling place, since the ExpressVote XL is incapable of counting ballots that are hand-marked. Whether the PAVE Act passes this year or not, these are common sense requirements. It is irresponsible to spend $29 million on the ExpressVote XL in the face of opposition in Pennsylvania and now growing national opposition to this voting system. 14 senators, including 5 presidential candidates, don't want us to use the ExpressVote XL. Security experts don't want us to use the ExpressVote XL. And the citizens of Philadelphia absolutely do not want to use it either. Thank you.
Thank you. All right, any other public comments?
Oh, I got one. Well, I need it in time. Good morning, gentlemen and honorable judges. I'm Lawrence West. I'm now the appointed judge of elections in the 22nd Ward, 26th Division. I want to come in real quick and just give a quick hint on what happened yesterday. Overall, the election went well. We had one major incident outside, but it wasn't related to my polling place. It was related to the Lewis School. All I know is that at one point there was a fight outside the building. I don't have additional information. You'll have to speak to, sorry, catch my breath. I just ran up the elevator here for additional information. I don't have that here. What I would like to mention is 2 particular things. Ronald Clover, who was the former 22nd Democratic Ward leader, he was the person who assaulted me a year ago. He was given a poll watching certificate and came to my polling place first thing in the morning and made it very clear that he was not afraid of being charged with anything related to the assault from the previous year due to his position and his connections. During the closing of the polls, we had 2 committee people who have come in, coming in, causing problems, and while I was trying to close up the polls, they would not stop bothering me, and at one point he said, do you have a poll watching certificate? They said yes, and I said, please present, and they never did. And this has been a persistent problem with this division for at least a year now. So I just want to give just quick comments. Otherwise, everything went well yesterday. I'm going to be pleased with it, and I'm looking forward to how things go in November. That's it. Thank you very much.
I'm sorry, your name again is Lawrence Gibson.
Lawrence West.
Gibson.
Lawrence West.
That's what threw me off.
No, sorry, Gibson is West hyphen Gibson's my last former name.
Gotcha.
Thank you.
All right, thank you.
Morning. My name, as you know, is Meg Sherman. So I've asked you previously what the Board of Elections, what you, the Board of Elections, were going to do with the evidence which was presented to you concerning the new machines. Your response has been an uninformative thank you for your comments and a refusal to offer any rationale for your actions. You refuse to talk to us outside the meeting. In fact, it would appear that the only way to get you to say anything of substance to any of us is to shout at you discourteously, which I have never done. The positions you now hold on the Board of Elections are different from your positions as judges of this Court of Common Pleas. You're acting as elected officials, not as judges in charge of the courtroom. We're not unruly children.
to be scolded when you don't abide by your unnecessarily restrictive rules. We're citizens and voters who care deeply about the secretive and possibly illegal behavior of our elected officials, for whom you are now acting as replacements. Now you're making decisions for the entire city of Philadelphia, not ruling on criminal behavior of the party before you. Surely you know this. I ask you now to reconsider your silence and your intransigence. The coalition, along with Controller Weinberg and Auditor General Nick Custodio, have given you, Judge Furlong and Commissioner Custodio, ample evidence to vacate the decision by the commissioners to buy the most expensive and least secure voting machines. We citizens deserve a clear explanation that addresses the arguments why you've made why you won't vacate the commissioner's decision. And we still hold out hope that you act to save the taxpayers of Philadelphia $15–20 million to ensure that our elections are as secure as the technology allows. Will you do the right thing for Philadelphia? Will you answer us?
Thank you for your time.
So you will not answer us.
Which one?
I don't answer.
I can't hear.
I asked if you got my letter.
I have not received a letter from you.
Did you? I sent you a copy.
I received a copy of it.
Yes. Did you receive the letter?
Not that I know of. I can check and find out. I haven't seen it.
I was told that your email address would not be divulged, so I sent it this morning.
All right. Any other public comments? Hearing no response, we'll move to the supervisory reports.
Morning, Your Honors. Morning, Commissioner.
Morning.
Yesterday's day went pretty smooth, and 8 machines were replaced. That's it. There were no replacement cartridges and no wrong machines. That's it for me.
All right. Thank you.
All right? Thank you.
That's the 6th floor, Delaware and Spring Garden on the 6th floor.
Friday, yes. Friday, I'm sorry. Yeah, it's the 6th floor hearing room, Delaware and Spring Garden Friday. The games and competition starts.
Any old business?
Good morning, Commissioner and Your Honors. I just want to report back from the Law Department, and the Procurement Department has informed us that the contract with ES&S has been signed, so we're all good there. The knowing contract, we're still waiting for signatures on.
Very good. Thank you. So, I make a motion that we direct the deputies to arrange for the conducting of demonstrations of the new voting system and new electronic polls books across the city before the November 2019 election.
Second.
And for the board to receive regular reports of the progress of these demos.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. It is so direct. And if there's no other new business, this meeting is adjourned.
Sorry, I couldn't shake your hand first.
Oh, that's right. I know you're busy.
Busy day yesterday? What's that?
Busy day yesterday?
Excuse me, morning.
So you sent a letter.